Welcome into the stream, everybody. Oh no, green screen. Oh wait.
I'm sorry.
Fun fact: there's no shadow there. There's no mystery computer. Caitlin got a laptop, so Caitlin's gonna be gaming next to us, and that totally wasn't the shadow of her computer on my green screen.
I'm sorry.
Welcome into the stream, everybody. How we doing today? It is so damn good to see you all. You're all good, love. Don't even worry about it. You are good. Happy Tuesday. It's getting off to a tangential start, as always, and I don't think there should be any surprise at that. Josh. You shouldn't have to ask what. Do you need me to live read your previous message? See, I already got the 5 requests lined up. I'm scared. I'm gonna hide in the corner now. Shall we play video games? Actually, before we do, we must do the thing. If you like the music you hear in the background right now, do yourself a favor. Go check out the man who has threatened to hire people to, quote, be very large people to tongue punch my fart box. Go listen to Reset Vibes. Wait, what? What am I supposed to be looking at? I'm confused.
The temperature.
Jesus. It's hot.
It's
It is
so
hot today,
hot.
you guys. The first person is a nice looking person named Walter. I fucking can't, man. I can't. But yeah, go listen to Reset Vibes. Man is a
Unhinged but very talented artist, aren't they mostly? Oh.
stranger. What is good, my friend? How you doing? The whale lives forever. You know, I have to tangent about this briefly before we start the game. Earlier, Caitlin and I were talking about some stream-related stuff. She's like, you know, I wouldn't mind if Whale just kind of disappeared at some point. And I was like, no, I like Whale.
No cursing, mother ducker.
That's rude, Josh. That's rude. Instantly knows it's me. I do. It's how you know, there's a way to actually set it so some people can have, like, walk-on sound effects. I forever debate if I should actually give people the opportunity to potentially do that. But I feel like if I were to do that for you, stranger, you'd want it to be Whale. But yeah, no, Whale is staying, at least for now. If it ever hits a point where I do not enjoy it, I will move it. But I don't know that that's ever going to happen. Okay, you know what? I know this week I got to finalize merch stuff. Next week I got to do shorts for the YouTube channel for the next, like, month and a half. Usually I'm able to get, like, 6 weeks of stuff set up at once. Once I'm done with that stuff, I do a soundbite that just screams fart box puncher when I enter. God damn it, Josh. But, you know, if we actually do this, I will send a message in the community Discord to be like, alright, y'all have 48 hours. If you would like to have a walk-on sound effect, let me know what you would like it to be. If you don't answer in this time frame, doesn't ever happen again. It will randomly happen. And I'm scared for what some people might be interested in having. Everyone choose Whale! I love it, stranger. Nico, my friend. Nico, how are you doing? Okay, really quick, other side tangent. Nico, did you see the thing that Night Margin has announced that comes out on Friday for the 10-year anniversary? Because Caitlin and I are so fucking excited to be able to play it. It looks fucking adorable. Fun fact, there's a special 10-year anniversary thing for a one-shot that is... If I remember right, it's just Nico making pancakes. It looks amazing.
It looks so cute.
Thank you for the 30 bits and also crying Whale is fair. Boy, I'm gonna pick something totally obscene. Okay, it's gotta be something we actually have, though. It can't just be some random obscene shit, Josh. It can't be something that's gonna get me permanently banned from Twitch. Let's see here. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Nico. Hopefully you end up feeling... Hopefully at least tomorrow's a better day. I know when it's that bad, it's hard to ever, like... that day feel like it's anything better than excruciating, but hopefully you feel better tomorrow, my friend, and we are so very excited to have you here. I know it's gonna be awesome. I think that's what Caitlin and I are probably gonna do with our Monday next week. But words aside, it is Tangential Tuesday, which does mean we try to video game and we try to Ace Attorney. Let me check something. God fucking damn it! I leave you alone for 5 minutes, capture card. Excuse me. There we go. Let's see here. Fuck that. I will make a new one and you will use it, or I will send a person to feed you Jesus and lick your taint. Damn, I guess. Nico, the timing on that dab was perfect.
Josh, I'm very concerned about you and your well-being.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong, stranger, which means we spend 3 hours talking before attempting to game. We're gonna see, though. We might actually video game. Did I bump my... I did. My volume was down. I was like, why is it so quiet? But yes, where we left off. It is trial time. My well-being is perfectly fine. I am actually happy now. You know what? I love to see it. Genuinely, I do. Why you gotta question my happiness? No, we do not. Also, I forgot to do a thing. I had to move me yesterday, or last stream. I don't know what day it is, so... Boop. There we go. You will learn to regret giving me whale. And like I said, there might come a day where I get tired of it. That day is not today. Okay, so... where we left off. It's, I think, the final day of the trial. I think. I hope. We have Morgan on the stand to spew some bullshit because we're pretty sure she's behind it. Does it count as a walk-on if I refresh this screen? I might have to look into if that's a thing. I don't think so, because I will just script I'll create a script that refreshes every 5 minutes. I can't, Josh. Venom, my friend, how are you doing? Thank you for the 30 biddies. I love that you always slide in with tunnels. How are you doing, my friend? It is so good to see you. Okay. Well, yes, we're going to attempt to video game, which means character voices. And I have to remember, I know there have been some characters I've been horrifically inconsistent with the character voices for. I feel like Morgan might be the worst, because I just never picked a voice. One of the best parts of working from home, just clean the bathroom while lunch break. Now you don't have to do it after work. Let's go. That is honestly gotta be a really nice benefit that I never really thought about. How was your week going, though? Also, how was everybody's weekend? I haven't seen y'all in, what, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days.
No one asked, but my weekend was nice considering that Monday and Tuesday are my weekend.
That's fair. You were included. You were here. You were in chat and in the room with me.
I mean, you didn't look at me. You were looking at chat, not at me. So, like, I don't feel like I was included. But I'm just going to let you know. My weekend was lovely. Thank you for asking.
I'm glad it was. Chores are still work fair. Second best part, being able to poop in my own clean bathroom. You know? That's gotta be extra nice. Caitlin over here friggin' grifting games when she doesn't need to. Or gifting games when she doesn't need to. What did you give God? I can't remember now. Oh yeah, that's right. Dude, you better tell me what you think of it. You better, as soon as you... I know, I can't read, okay?
He's dyslexic. Don't make fun of him. It's a disability.
Oh no, you can make fun of me. I don't care. But you know, it's, as soon as you play it, once you get to a point where you have an opinion on it, you have to let me know what you think of Everhood, because it is genuinely one of my favorite games of all time. It is amazing. Okay, let's do this. After we heard... Wait, no, what was the voice that I did for her?
Yeah,
now it's gonna bother me.
That was close to like your Maya voice or something.
It was. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Miss Wright, the other lady, please contact the police. Pistol was heavy. Gosh dang it, stranger. I will try and get to it after you beat Scourgebringer and a new Hollow Knight playthrough. Let's go, dude. You were all good. Just whenever you get to it. No rush and no pressure, but I can't wait to hear it, because I'm sure you're going to love it. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. I don't believe any of... Well, I might believe this. I don't know what actually happened, but I know you're setting her up. Then, quite suddenly, she thrust me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. Ma'am, you've known this the whole time. It didn't just immediately... I hate everyone. That That's right. She's simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix, right? Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. But I can do this! It's the cum jar, isn't it? Okay, I'm done. Alright, we press on everything. Just now, you said those two. Who were those two people you were referring to? I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir.
Lotta's not a foreigner, despite how she talks.
Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful.
Maybe even if they're terrible, we might have to go with titties.
You're taking it, Josh.
I can already see people in the Heartlands gearing up for a riot.
In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. No. No!
Oh, thanks. What did you do after that, Miss Faye?
Okay. I don't know where we're gonna find a hole in her testimony.
Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind.
Nick, she's gonna be like, yeah, no, why didn't you?
Yes, that is a very good point.
Let's see here. We need an objection redeemed now? Okay. But here's the question. Does it need to be the actual objection from game, or does it need to be me screaming objection and doing a Nick impression? Because I can do either one. And I don't know why I haven't actually done that yet, considering it's been like almost a year and a half since the first time we started Ace Attorney. We're not going to talk about how far into the series we are, you guys. No one's going to mention that. At that time, I myself was a little confused. Let's see here either, but I feel like we need it now with how much you play. I know! Before stream tomorrow, I will have an objection redeem. I will do it. How far in this? We're in the second case of the second game. I'm not hiding my shame right now. It didn't take us like 50 hours to beat the first game. We haven't been on. That's not too bad. There were a lot of breaks in between. Does that give any credit? Dang, horrible attorney. I'm trying my best, okay? On top of which, there was another. So you finished plenty of other games. You just struggle with Ace Attorney. Thank you, Venom! You're really not wrong on that. That is an accurate statement.
Another what, madam?
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself.
I want to hear the end of that sentence.
Okay. I might regret this because I feel like with her doing that satisfactory sip of tea, she's setting us up to walk into a very bad something. But question! We must always question, Nick!
There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room?
I simply did not wish for there to be more victims.
What? What?
The lives of both the good sir and the Cameron woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you one bit on that one.
Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Faye.
This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us.
Looks like she caught us napping. It's my aunt for you.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Please, Miss Faye, continue.
Okay, that was a mistake.
Let's see here. Well, we do keep interrupting.
Stranger. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And the strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? Because didn't she literally just said that Maya knocked her down and ran away.
I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie.
But why would you lie about something like that?
It is very painful for me to say this, however...
Von Karma!
The witness was lying to cover for the defendant.
She was covering for Maya. I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna question it. I don't think that's what she was gonna say. So you were covering for the defendant? I feel like it's expected at this point. I mean, to be fair, that's what this is about. It ain't just about Sean plays video games. It's about us hanging too.
Well, yes, it was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected.
Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she...
As is Whale an insane Furby.
Her?
This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there's always later.
No. There's now. There's...
Okay, wait a minute. Before I say what I'm about to say, I need to check something. Sick. For fuck's sake, Judge!
Why does it sound like there's a rock in the pit of my... Or why is it... Oh my god, I can't read! Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach?
Now, witness, continue with what happened.
Nothing happened. Okay. I still don't know what we're gonna catch her on. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you?
I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing, however, yes.
But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily.
Okay, excuse me, I gotta do the thing with a stupid delayed capture card with stupid delayed sounds. Wait. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time the defendant was not physically Maya Fey.
Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand.
Are you... Is he trying to call me old? What is happening?
Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called.
But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away?
Well, yes, I would have. However...
Well, you are bald, so you could be old. I'm not bald! Okay. You fainted?
I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor.
How long were you unconscious?
I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps.
And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time.
Happy? Witness elaborate on that point for us.
Okay. I don't know about that. Is that because you were unconscious?
Why, yes.
Great. Well, now what? We're gonna press. So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went.
I would think that's obvious, good sir.
If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all?
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself.
Thank you! I want to know what kind of product Morgan has in their hair, because I know her hair doesn't move at all, and it's kind of nuts.
It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness.
Uh-oh. What do you mean by that?
I mean, she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. Looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe even if it's sample, we might have to go with titties.
Gosh dang it, Josh. Now is not the time for titties.
That is enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber.
No! I will redeem every time I see... You know what? That's fair. That is a good point of the titties redeem. Did you do a good thing?
I rolled a 17 when I needed a 15.
Let's go. Caitlin started playing Baldur's Gate 3 and she is absolutely engrossed. Hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. Now let's take the next logical step and ask. Where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Yes. That is exactly what we should wear.
Be quiet, you. Why does no one do anything about this? Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. Yeah, no. Von Karma can just straight up whip people and there's no problem. How are you going to talk to a judge like that? Because the judge either has a weird kink that we all know about now very publicly, or he's just an absolute fucking coward. She went to speak with someone? I know who she's gonna say. She's gonna say the witness went to speak with Attourney. Because that is the sister of who she was channeling. See, I will take option 1. Yeah, I gotta be honest, stranger. I think you got a dominatrix fetish, and I think that we all should probably be scared.
Who was it?
The prosecution calls Miss Eeny Meeny, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. How convenient. Nothing wrong with getting whipped, that's fair. But maybe not in a public setting like this. Maybe, yeah, exactly. Maybe just not in the courtroom. Eeny Meeny? I think you can see where this is headed. Yep. Witness, name, and occupation. Okay, so my name is, Eeny Meeny. I'm, researching, parapsychology stuff at the, university.
What is this parapsychology?
Let's see. It's, I guess most people call it occult stuff. So you do this voice way too Appreciate you, Josh. Appreciate you. Apparently I can do a very good Valley Girl. We may meme, but sometimes I try with my voices. Calls for fart box tongue punch. Why? I feel dumber hearing her speak, honestly, stranger. Walter is on their way. Walter can fuck off, okay? Walter is not invited to this household.
Wait, didn't Josh redeem a family friendly at the beginning?
Yeah, no, and I already passed.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, I love you so much. You're my everything. If you do this, you don't love me much.
No cursing,
That's
mother
rude.
ducker.
That's no. Don't wail on top of it, stranger. My customer service voice kind of sounds like that. That's fair. That is very fair.
No cursing, mother ducker.
Why do you do this to me? You guys aren't being very friendship.
I love you.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, that's fair, Venom. We all gotta do. I know. Y'all are such bullies. You know what? I'm gonna potentially summon the Wibbles. Although no, because then Wibbles is gonna join in on the bullyment. I shouldn't do that. Where's Victor? I need the DDS.
Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means.
Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself. Wow. Positive Libby propaganda. What is my mod view? Never save its configuration. I don't know, man. Twitch is busted. Next time Von Karma speaks.
Yes, sir.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
Why did you do this to me, Venom? Why have you done this to me? Now then, Miss Meany. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? I guess. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is all right.
isn't it, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm putting it down now. For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine. For my sake, I got you, Venom. I got you. We never not sticking with the meme. Okay, what kind of fabrication are you gonna come up with?
Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly.
Why are you holding up a gun, stranger? I'm sorry, I was told to funny up close, Mike. Thank you for the 30 bits. See, I seriously want to kill them. I know. I hate Eni. I hate her with a burning passion. She colluded in the murder. All of this is a lie.
I was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way.
I say we kill them all. Yeah, honestly, though. I'm okay with that. If everyone involved in this case, except for Nick and probably Maya, and I guess the child, too, we probably shouldn't murder a child. If everyone else could just go off and die, especially that absolutely awful lot of heart, that would be real nice right about now.
But babe, she has a lot of heart. I can leave.
Never.
My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible.
So here's Sean not happy about murdering a child, but was happy throwing the child under the bus. There's a difference, okay? If the child was a murderer, it deserves to be thrown under the bus. This is all metaphorical. I'm not actually throwing a child under the bus. Nobody clip this. This is not out of context. Alright? I'm not actually throwing any child under a bus. There is no bus nearby. Well, no, there's probably somewhere nearby. But still, I'm not throwing a child under the bus. Literally.
Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister?
See, no. You know what's... I might have to see if there were any other clips for canceling, because it might be kind of funny to just keep adding more and more clips to the canceled command. Buses were made to have kids thrown in front of them. Josh, no.
Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
I fully support that. Alright, bet. Really now, Your Honor? Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time. Let's hear. I thought you were talking about the... I had a feeling you were talking about the clip thing, Venom. I really did. I did not think you were condoning throwing children under buses.
Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of the witness's sister?
Oh my god, Judge, you're so stupid. How is this man... You know what, I shouldn't ask that question, because I know exactly what we deal with in the real world, so it's actually... No. You clipped it! No! Just open this up for later so I can add this to the... Wait, no, stop. That's not what you're supposed to do. Stop that. Stop that. Not the right source. Appreciate you, stranger. Appreciate you. Yes. Meanie, or Meanie. However it's pronounced. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is...
Tip's invisible fedora. Witness? Like, yeah. In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. I didn't even do it this time, Josh.
I was wrong.
Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course.
Miss Meanie,
Or, no, Miney. It is Miney.
please.
My sister, like, this is what she said to me.
Don't even say it. Don't even say it. That was no accident. Okay, do we get to find out what actually happened in the car? I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person
That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? I don't believe this at all to be true.
She took her revenge.
Let me do a thing really quick. I'm starting to notice the delay. There we go.
Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes. There. Are you satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get a revenge.
It's a bit hard to swallow. Oh, he's satisfied, all right. Nah, I think he probably wants a couple more whippings and then he'll be satisfied. Quick, somebody bring back the jar from, what's her name, from Morgan. That's what she said. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. Don't you fucking curtsy, I cursed. Ding. The end. No. Sir, I feel like a whip wouldn't be allowed in a courtroom as it can be considered a weapon. Exactly! Why is this acceptable? I feel like I'm losing my mind, but this isn't the first time this has happened. We also had a prosecutor who literally murdered someone in the courtroom and then continued to be a prosecutor for, what was it, like a decade and a half? It's a spiritual object. I can't.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
The Pizzussy. This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? It's well constructed. That's all it is. But even
Maybe
most
even if
well
they're terrible, we might have to go with titties.
Josh! Just as a reminder, yes, it is Mia Fey who is being, what's the word? Her spirit has been summoned. That is an 8-year-old child, Josh. That is Pearl. This is weird. Stop it. No booba. Very bad. I hate that that's a thing that this game does. It is uncomfortable. The channeling, yeah, no. The whole spirit channeling thing gets real uncomfortable sometimes. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind the tapestry of lies. Your Honor, there is room for doubt. So the defense will cross-examine this witness. Josh, I retract my previous sound commands. The silence is deafening. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind the murder. Yet again, the foolish fool. Oh my god, I'm not reading the line. I'm not reading the foolish fool shenanigans. Cartoon boobs do not know it. Josh? Josh, are you sure that's the hill you want to die on? I can't. We're just moving on. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining, or this one more entertaining than the last. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Wait, but how did she know about the channeling? Was that because of your, sesame allergy, was it? Like, that's alright. What else? I love how uncomfortable it makes you, so I will keep doing it. I can't. I think there were sesame seeds, like, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, like, premonition that it was going to totally be a seedy day. Oh my god, I hate her. Yes, indeed.
I see.
Am I the only one who missed the boat here?
Anyways, you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping?
Okay. I don't believe any of this. Do you know the time? Like, maybe a little before 11 a.m., something like that, I think. 11 a.m.? When did she die? I don't remember if it actually said. Yeah, like, my stomach's totally ready for, like, food. Wait. Didn't she just say that it was lunch that she had this? What's up, Josh? What's up, man? No, I think you misunderstood me.
No cursing, Mother
Oh,
Ducker.
Why would you do this to me, Joshua? Why must you no curse me? I am attacked by my own mods.
No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant what time was it when someone came into your room?
Oh, so, like, that's what she meant. Like, it should have been more clear, like, about it. That's what the best mods do, that's fair. I do accept the bullying.
Sorry, my bad.
No, Nick, not your bad. She should have known that's what... I hate everyone. No, it's okay. Like, it's really...
That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence?
Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again?
Never mind.
Witness about this person who entered the site. Okay, so we're just gonna completely drop. Is this case made to make me infuriated?
Are you absolutely sure?
I guess.
You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered?
Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. Oh my god. The devs watch your streams to work out what really annoyed you. They peered into the future, like 20 years, just to see me and try to figure out how to make me annoyed with their game. I feel very targeted by the developers.
First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. You know, that would honestly be hilarious if that was the thing. You know, any devs out there, if you ever get the inkling to make a game and then make some specific aspects targeted towards me to annoy me, let me know and I'll play your game. More than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer.
Well, Mr. Wright,
The defense...
Oh my god. Nick. Just press. Why do you give up on everything?
You were happy in a sad way?
Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister.
But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one again?
But, like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult.
Let's see here, we could make a new genre of games. The Sean Rage game! What would that entail? Outside of characters who just talk in circles and accomplish nothing, what would a Sean Rage game be? Because I don't know, honestly.
But I, like, know all about the Korean channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. A terrible ending! Let's see here. Oh man, with a small budget, I could usually make a game that would make Sean actually become angry. Oh no.
No, that's scary to think, Josh.
Yeah, like what she said?
Should I drop this line of questioning? Never, Nick. We never drop questioning. That's when you press harder. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter?
Nah. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange.
But... Ow!
Don't keep badgering her.
You know the phrase, objection? Could you try using that once in a while?
Mr. Wright, This question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Is it really that important?
I feel like it's important. I do, because not being surprised means that she would have technically kind of expected it to happen. Meaning that she knew something beforehand about what was happening. It is very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. That's right, Nick. Fake it till you make it, man. We can do this.
Alright, Mr. Wright. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, I'm, like, totally cool with that. I wasn't, like, scared at all, and, like, her costume looked totally, like, normal. Did it now? Did her costume look normal and not completely covered in blood? So there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance? Like, yeah, nothing was, like, weird. I know, honestly, dude, she needs to eat a bullet. I cannot wait for this case to be over, specifically to be done with this lady.
But babe, it's Ace Attorney, which means probably she'll be back for the final case of the game.
That, fair? Mia's talking to herself like she found something wrong.
Maybe even if they're terrible, we might have to go with titties.
Every time, Josh! That's impossible, Caitlin over here being the voice of reason. She always is. She really is. Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, get on? No. Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm going to save. I'm also gonna have to reactivate the stupid capture card because you keep doing the stupid delay thing. I feel like we can present evidence on this one.
Back to fuck up, friend.
And it's gonna be one of two things. It's appreciate you, stranger. It's either gonna be the robe or it's going to be the picture. Not that one, but this one. Because the bloody robes have to be the key. She was found in the bloody robes. So it's not like she changed, just titties. Gosh dang it, Josh. Every time. It's not like she changed out of the bloody clothes and then changed back into them. Let's go! Yee! That was a very well spun lie, Miss Eni. Here, say, what are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix, right? It's well constructed. That's all it is. Stealing my lights now, are we, Phoenix? Miss Miney, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and? But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. Bam! First of all, titties. Second of all, this picture is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. The blood spray. Miss Miney, why did you not include the blood in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat. Suck it!
Order! Order, Miss Miney, what is the meaning of this? Miss Miney?
I'm thinking! Don't interrupt me.
That her?
And what are you stammering about, Your Honor? What the? How is this acceptable? How is this acceptable? Oh yeah, no, she did open her eyes. I was too distracted by everything happening to notice that. How is it acceptable, though, that she just whipped the judge who was trying to press the liar on the lie? I'm losing my mind.
Well,
witness. I personally did a complete 180 there.
Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though.
First of all, calm yourself, witness. Like, I'm sorry, I, didn't mean to snap.
Uh-huh.
Now hurry up with the testimony.
If you please.
The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's gonna be. I still think she is her. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I might be with you on that now, stranger. I might actually be with you on that. So,
The pussy.
Breeze, what is good, my friend? How you doing?
So Mimi didn't actually die. Potentially. Her eyes looked identical.
I'm thinking one of two things. Either Attourney did get plastic surgery to look like her sister, or Mimi survived, Attourney was the one who died, and Mimi got plastic surgery after the accident to look like her sister. I am suspicious. I feel like we're on the verge of a very large twist. But, Breeze, how are you doing today, my friend? It is so good to see ya. Like, the side room is, kind of dark, So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. I'm sorry, what? Yeah. No, blood red and purple, especially a lighter shade of purple, are totally interchangeable. What are you talking about? It's here. Yeah, no, she might be a bit colorblind. I think you're right on that, Venom.
And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Good, you won't go too much into the UK election, or into it, but the UK election is on Thursday. Just want it over with and see if we can push our Conservatives into third place for the first time ever. I really hope that happens, my friend. I really hope so. Hopefully y'all actually get, a potentially decent government, because it's been... Has it been 2 decades? I can't remember what the exact years is. Why do I feel like it was either 14 or 18 or 20 years, somewhere in that range. But it's been that long of them being in power. 14 years. Yep, there we go. I sincerely hope you guys end up being free of that ridiculousness. But hey, congratulations on the job, my dude. If you want to share, what you up to? What'd you end up getting, my friend? Dirt, please make this any movement with the same facial expression. I need that in my life. Oh god, okay. Can I do this? Or no, that's right. The hands are more like this, right? Yeah, no, this feels weird. Okay. Can I do this? Why am I doing this? I don't know, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, so eyes closed. There. Is that doing it? Is that getting what you needed, Keffel? Also, Keffel, my friend, how are you doing? Let's see, I'm going to a social media and content executive for a geeky merch company. Yo, dude! Breeze, congratulations! That is amazing! Heck yeah! That is so exciting! How soon are you starting it? And is it your first time doing something in that kind of role? Okay, I don't believe that she just casually took her murderer sister back to the channeling room. It's literally the first job you've had in 2 years. Congratulations! Massive, massive congratulations, my friend. Let's see here. You're too masculine for the dainty movement. But you're putting your own spin on it. I appreciate you for understanding, Keffel. I really do. Let's see here. It's so hard to get a job in the UK. I am so sorry to hear that, my friend. Was it... Brexit ended up having a pretty major impact on that, right? Or has it just kind of been that way for a while? It's kind of the same thing here. Unless you have some very specialized skills, it can be really fucking difficult. Oh, I cursed. Before I got the job that I'm in, I hopped around for 4 or 5 different jobs until I finally landed where I'm at. It sucks. It's always been hard, but I think COVID made it harder. That's a really good point that I didn't think about. That really was the turning point. Well, congratulations, my friend. So very well deserved. How soon do you start? That is so exciting. No, why would you clip it, stranger? I'm gonna regret this. You start next Tuesday. Let's go, my dude. Heck yeah. Okay, nope, that's not the right one. Stop pulling up the wrong things. Okay, I need to watch this for my own purposes. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Well, congratulations, my friend. Whenever we end up seeing you after your first day on the job, I can't wait to hear how it goes. That's an awesome sounding gig, too.
Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
Oh my god, why does everyone immediately just agree? I know Stranger is. I know Stranger's in the UK. I know we got a couple other people. As far as regulars, I'm trying to remember who else. Like, I know Sean doesn't hang around too often, but I know Sean's from the UK. Who else do we have that's UK viewers?
Adam is technically from
That's
the
right.
UK.
We got a friend who's technically kind of Canadian and also British because he grew up in the UK, moved to Canada in his teens, but he still is very incredibly British. Who else? I feel like we got like 2 or 3 others potentially. But I can't remember off the top of my head because my brain is broken. Which comes as no surprise. You think, like, thanks, Gramps.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright?
But you know, I feel like the UK is one of the heavier demographics we have outside of the US here, which is, it's cool. It is I think it's like the biggest outside of American that I have. I don't want to violate stream rules, but may I plug a tactical voting tool for our election? Yeah, no, go right ahead. Absolutely. No, I feel like this year especially, not just in the US, because don't get me wrong, I think the US is probably the most pertinent election. I feel like that's fair to say it. Like, don't get me wrong, the things happening in France are definitely very concerning. Gotta love Le Pen and the far-right government potentially winning seats. You know, the person who has been proven to be a tool of Vladimir Putin. It's always great to see another one of them potentially sliding closer to power. But, you know, considering everything that's happened over the last, like, week and certain decisions made by a certain court, I feel like the U.S. election is incredibly pertinent and something that now delves beyond politics because we're literally talking about the end of everything as we know it, depending on what the elections are. Monster Raving Looney Party. Just put your postal code in and it'll tell you who to vote for. Just get the Tories out. Hey, let's go. Heck yeah. But, you know, we are very much human rights are not a political thing. And I feel like when it comes to the politics of a certain party there in the UK, the politics of a certain party here in the US, and in a lot of other parts of the world, they try to take things that are not political and make them political because control and fear-mongering is how some people like to gain power. Yay! Shall we play some Phoenix Wright? But, you know, I guess if there's anything that you can gain from me rambling incoherently, go vote. Just do it. It's important. Not enough people do it. I know, like, here in the U.S. it's hard because there are no holidays. Places make it incredibly hard. Like, living in the South, you were all good, man. Good to see you, Josh. We will see you soon, man. If we can push our conservatives into third place with tactical voting in mass, it'll give us a centrist government and a center-left opposition, and the right wing will be languishing in the loser's corner. That sounds so nice. Why would you do this, Josh?
Dupper.
Why? But, you know, that sounds like an honestly very nice position to be in, and I sincerely hope it happens for you, my friend. I really do. The agenda will change completely, 100%. It would bring about a heck of a lot of positive change for you guys, hopefully, and so very well deserved.
All right, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness.
Let me do the thing really quick that we have to do every couple of minutes, because it's stupid capture card being stupid, and I have hiccups. Anyway, but technically, I'm going to shut up about that now. You were all good, my friend. It is an important thing. Okay. How was the side room dark, though? Is my question. Because this was like the middle of the day.
Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room. Really? Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court. Is it a subjective opinion if you're talking about the physical time of day? Relating to... Oh, he's being a sweet sleeper. Relating to the amount of light that there would be. Why do I feel like... I swear. There was a single case in the first game that did this too. And actually, if I remember right, I think it was the one where we had to face Von Karma Sr. So I will consult Whale for the answer. But there's been at least one case. And now the two games that... I agree with Whale. I guess like game and a quarter that we've played that has just been infuriating. Where everything that could be evidence is just pushed and dismissed. And it's like... Why? Why?
So I haven't been paying like any attention at all because I've been playing my game, so I just hear like every so often screams of rage and frustration. And you know, sometimes I'm just kind of like, are you actually enjoying this?
I am.
Okay.
I am. You gotta remember the games that I play for fun in my free time.
Yeah, no, the games he plays for fun in his free time, genuinely he looks like he wants to like smash his head against a wall until his skull cracks open. And I'm just like, are you having fun? Because usually when I'm this upset at a game, I turn it off.
But see, then when we break through the wall, it's so satisfying. And we feel much better. She's putting her headphones on. Frustration. Exactly! See? Breeze, you get it. Frustration is part of the fun. Are you actually enjoying this? I am, Sean headbutting the desk repeatedly. It's why I love Metroidvanias. And why I love Souls-likes. It's that level of frustration where, like, there are moments where you're just cruising along, and then you hit something, it's like, okay, this is difficult. I actually have to put my serious pants on and actually try for a while to get through this because it's not going to be easy. It's nice. And then it's like, alright, sick. It's done. Like, after finishing the, I'm not going to say the name of it, but one of the bosses in Elden Ring in the dragon area for the DLC. That's all I will say. I think there was a point in that battle where Caitlin was looking at me concerned, and I just grabbed her hand and I had her feel my pulse. And she was like, do you need to stop? I was like, nah, I got this. It's good. It's fun. It's a safe adrenaline rush, okay? It is. Because I'm not in any actual danger. I'm not going to hurt myself or anything else. But I get an adrenaline rush. It's fine. It's cool. I'm a healthy human being. I don't think she believes me.
To be fair, I'm not mentally well either, so, you know, I'm not actually judging. I just want to make sure you're okay.
Do you need to stop? It's just a mild heart attack. It's all good. Exactly. Turkey just knocked Austria out of the European Soccer Championships? Okay, so I'm going to be honest, Breeze. I've never paid any attention to EuroLeague or soccer much. Is that a pretty heavy upset? And one of their players is named OK. I love that. That is a fantastic name. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Miney's? You were such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Where's my whip? Are you okay? Yes, that's my name. Good thing it's stranger.
Babe, I crit failed when I only needed a 2.
I'm back, bitch!
Oh my God, Jimmy!
Oh my God!
dude!
Jimmy's alive!
I was just thinking about you the other day. My man!
You're okay!
That is a hell of an entrance, I cursed. What is up, dude? How you doing? Kerblow indeed. Jim James Slimmer Slam, my dude.
Stop nutting in my chat room.
My man, what is up? How you doing? Yours are basically the Europe-only version of the FIFA World Cup. Okay, fair enough. I gotta go be our big guy.
Wait, come back! Did you get the milk?
You are all good, my dude. If you don't come back, it is all good. But it is so nice to see you, my man. I mean, Thunderlord, Super Mega Galaxy Destroyer of Worlds, and Eater of Dreams, Jim Jam Johnson. How are you doing, my friend? What is good? It has been too long. I keep meaning to DM you.
But I am a terrible person who never messages people and just is a hermit like 90% of the time. But you only just went out for cigarettes. I can't. Oh. Like, okay. Can't breathe. Let me out of here. Okay. This one is, like, I don't believe it. You didn't see the blood. Like, yeah. But she must have had the gun with her at that time as well. What happened?
I had like just saved because I fucked up a little later, so it's been a mess.
Fair.
But I got a 2 and I needed a 2.
Success. The game really wants you to fail whatever you're trying to do.
It really does! I got arrested!
Oh no. That's, Are you going to tell me next you didn't notice the gun either? I, like, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face. Continue. Okay. Everything is... And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Miney, like at the time? Well, she was, like, totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think, like, she knew. She, like, said she did something really bad. And, like, she said she wanted to go with me to, like, apologize to Miss Morgan. Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you? Like, yeah. Gosh, I knew I forgot something. BRB, gosh dang it. I can't, man. Well, how you been, dude? What's new in your world? How you doing? Okay. Was your sister calm by that time? Mind you, all right, man. Here I'm trying to care and whatnot, and he's like, nah. Take one of these, shove it up your butt. And it's like, dang, man. I thought we were chill. Like, I guess maybe, like, oh, good time for that. I missed you, man. I really did. And that is the ultimate sound of nut right there. What's up, man? What's up, Jimmy? I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner, the better. She says with her whip at the ready. Sean, tell us how much you've missed Jimmy with.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
Why? Why would you do this to me, Venom?
Why have you decided that today of all days is the day to give him a proper welcome? I think today might be the day that I officially lose it. I think it might happen. I hope you... I swear to everything. I swear to Meepus. If one of you says this unlocks a kink, I'm going to scream. I'm going to do it. Why must you do this to me? I'm getting a very judgmental look from Caitlin right now. I don't think she understands me. I love you.
I love you.
Victor! The DDS is here! Let's go! Victor, my man, how you doing?
Vic,
What
he's
is
been
good, my
waiting for
friend?
you so much.
DDS is here! Who's bullying Derp? They're all bullying me, Victor. I need a big, strong musician to come defend my honor.
What is happening?
Welcome back. I'm back, my internet pooped out. Aw. The Nope Kings are properly locked up. Bet. What is going on, though, man? How you doing, Vic? How was your weekend? I can't with you, Jimmy. I can't with you. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the challenge chamber, you know? May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney? I'm glad to hear, man. Did you end up getting a little bit of rest after having a heck of a couple of deadlines to hit last week? Like, sure. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Kinda crashed out Saturday, which sucks. That's fair, man. I don't blame you considering everything you had to do last week. Overworked almost feels like an understatement, my friend. So very fair. Something out of place? Huh? Like, when do you mean? Well, you know, Jimmy, my dude, how's your summer been? The side room. I feel like the answer is the side room. Because the footlocker. The clothes box. But also, excuse me really quick, gotta reset this stupid capture card as always. I'm talking about when you were in the side room, of course. Like, no, nothing strange. You know, let's keep pressing on this one. Think harder. I know you can remember something. I, like, totally can't. Yo, Ethan, my dude!
Damn, everybody's here today.
I know! We got so many of the Ultra Homies chilling today. What is up, man? Happy Tuesday. How you doing? Just give up already, Mr. Phoenix. Right. I wonder if I put too much faith in Amy's ability to do anything with that brain. Oof. It's no good. I can't find anything wrong. Okay. I am arrived. Me is doing good. I is glad to hear, my friend. I is so glad to hear. You know what? Let's actually reload. Nope. Don't turn the background music up. How's the workday going, my friend? It is this one that I just saved, right? Yeah. Jimmy, everyone is here. Insert Smash Bros. Music. I love you, man. Okay. Wait a minute. What about going to the crime scene? Let's see here. Thank you. No need to bow. Kneeling is necessary. Alright. I'm sorry. Can we pretend I'm kneeling because I technically have no legs right now? I actually don't even have a belly button. I'm a floating torso. What can I say? Was it because the broken vase? You have no knees, so that is acceptable. Bet. My knees are too old to kneel. Relatable, Venom. So relatable. Okay. Yeah. Because the urn. Like, no, nothing strange. She answered rather quickly. Now what? Yeah, after I said that, my knees started hurting. I know, man. We're all getting old, and this stuff sucks. I can't curse. I can't. I got 30 stupid minutes because of Josh.
I keep 10 of those.
Okay, but to be fair, you just simply started. Josh did, I think, the entire other 30 minutes? Because I think we're at 40, if I curse. Let's see here. First thing that came to mind was, I'm not your mother last night. Gosh dang it, Jimmy. I can't. Think harder. I know you can remember something. Okay, so nothing is gonna change. Let's see here. I'm still here with all that.
blood in the assassin mask. Let's go. I wouldn't have you any other way, man. Wouldn't have you any other way, Jimmy. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court.
Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd in the way of the channeling chamber is all that important?
It's very important. Well, right, my mother is a saint. Of course you would be kneeling in church. Beautiful. I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this.
Very well. Miss Miney, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony.
Like, I don't get why, but okay. Wait, nope. I pressed the button! Go back. Okay. Go to the channeling chamber. Didn't see anything on the way to the channeling chamber. Let's press this. Because the broken vase should have been happening. Because again, when we look at the urn, broken right before the murder, under repair in the hallway until the police came. Maya, the murderer in quotes. She didn't actually murder anyone. You can't get me on that one, courtroom. I'm technically speaking in my own mind. I guess kind of this is getting weird and meta. Because I'm Nick's voice in his own head right now trying to work this out, but I'm also me using my actual physical voice right now. We're getting into weird meta territory, and I'm confused, and I don't remember where I was going with this. So we're just gonna go back to my point. The urn was being repaired until the police came. Maya was supposedly taken back into the room by Edie.
If I can't see it, I can't feel the judgment.
So why would there be nothing odd happening in the hallway to the channeling room? If Pearl is there, repairing the sacred urn at that same time. Oh, like, I remember, like, I totally didn't see anyone on the way. Huh. No, it's not a dead end. Gosh dang it, Jimmy. Alright, let me do this. This was me at my last therapy session. I had 2 nights in a row with insomnia and kept forgetting the point I was trying to make. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Venom. So yeah, how was your weekend? Mine was honestly pretty decent. It was. What did we do this weekend? Did we do anything? It was mostly just work. We got Caitlin a laptop yesterday, so now she actually has her own gaming PC. I got to almost entirely finish everything for the merch drop that happens a month and 2 days from today. It was a good productive weekend. It was. Shada's voices in his head are arguing with each other, and he's trying to take control of the simulation. Is it working? Am I succeeding? Alright, let's present this, because I think we got it. I think we got our dead to rights on this one. So here, Shauna actually got to use the Steam Deck. That I did. I actually, well... Did I play? I don't know that I played the Steam Deck much. Because I gotta be honest, most of the time lately, when I'm not playing video games on stream and have time to play games, I'm still making my way through Shadows of the Erdtree. We're getting close. That's not it? Okay, wait a minute. Maybe I looked at the wrong statement. Or maybe there's another way that I can prove it. Oh yeah, I was at the wrong statement. You didn't see anyone on the way there. Let's see here. I'm a bear creature in the land of shadow. There we go. Yo, hey! Thank you so very much for the sub. Chias Inc., it is a pleasure to have you join us. Thank you kindly for the sub. Thank you very, very kindly. Yeah, no, based indeed. Let's hear the beast claws tickle my dangles just right. Truly, truly appreciate it. I finally found the fault, or I guess in your case, the crack in your perfect light bulbs. I did play an old PS2 game. Hey, what'd you play? Called Urban Rain. I don't know that I've ever heard of that one. What kind of game is it, Vic? Take a look at this urn. Oh, it's a beat 'em up by the Tekken devs. Ooh. Oh, I bet that probably controls super smooth. Okay. Pretty dang good. Let's go. Was it your first time playing it, or were you replaying it? It's dummy hard as well. Man, those kind of games are always so satisfying. Like, Arn? There are cracks. Do you see them? First time? Had no idea it existed? Nice, dude. How is it came across your radar? Like, what does that prove? Very 2000s edgy vibes, pretty jokes. Let's go. Who cares about some worn out old urn? Like, yeah. I already, like, said I didn't see, like, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. Something about how it's super underrated and no game tried to be as bold as it combat-wise. I might have to peek at it. So, like, do you think the DLC is too hard? No, man. Not at all. Like, I feel like it's the perfect balance. I was talking about it with Josh, one of my mods and dear friends, like, it is the epitome of every FromSoft games. There's some of the, like, really obnoxious, super old-school dungeon crawly aspects of DS2. There's bosses straight ripped from some of the other games. Nothing is too hard. Like, it's really perfectly balanced, and it's meant to be a separately difficult thing. Like, I love the fact that as soon as I walk out in the DLC, the first thing I did, I start walking down the hill towards a little, like, essentially gravesite, and some dude jumps out of nowhere with 2 giant ring blades and just slays me immediately. It's like, yep. That's what I wanted. I wanted something to immediately remind me that I'm getting slapped this whole time. Let's see here. It was hard the whole time. That's fair, man. That's real fair. Oh, it was hard the whole time. Oh, both work.
Oh my god.
See, it's a bad DLC. Not enough crab or whale. Never mind. I was hard too. Well, you know, it's got honestly some of the best designs for bosses. Personally, in all of FromSoft, like, the couple of bosses that I've heard were the ones that people struggled on the most. Like, I feel like I can say the name of it. We won't talk about the details of the fight. But the fight against Mesmer, I gotta be honest, and it might have just been because of the build that I went for, and also I'm not a coward. I use the tools that the game gives, and I like having the Mimic tier. So it was me and Mimic Me, both with dual bleed Patras, just slapping him. Just slapping the crap out of him. And I think it took 3 tries, or no, it was either 2 or 3 tries. And he was just gone. And it was kind of the same thing with Rolana. Where I was like, yeah, no, people are apparently struggling on this for like 2, 3, 4 hours? It's really not that bad. Like, yeah, you gotta be a little bit careful, but like, use summons, use the tools that the game has for you, and it makes it a fun time. Like, it's a perfect balance of difficult. Let's see here, people who are complaining are just mad because they forget one thing Souls-likes teach you. Patience. Exactly! Exactly, and I love how many people were absolute troglodytes and were like, yeah, no, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go use dupes so I can get runes and get myself maxed out stat-wise. That way I'm prepared for the DLC. As soon as they announced DLC, or it might have been with the first set of trailers that they, like, recently put down, Miyazaki said there's going to be a separate scaling system for DLC, so your level does not matter. And yet people still think, oh yeah, no, I can go in over level and it's going to be totally fine. No. You just have to find the Shadow Tree fragments. That's all it takes. Like, see here, I would be on the struggle bus for sure. That's fair, man. That's fair. It's like, it is the epitome of FromSoft, and it's done so well. I also parried the absolute dog piss out of Renala. Let's go. Yee. Like, there's easy ways to figure things out. Also, the new weapons, so much fun. I still haven't messed with any of the martial arts classes. Or, I mean, weapons. I really want to. I got the madness and the poison and the regular one. But the perfumes, I think, might be my favorite weapon. They are so much fun, especially, like, dueling them is so much fun. I appreciate them not wavering on that. Absolutely. Like, I know Elden Ring was technically kind of the most accessible Souls-like. Did you fight a boss? I did. Dude, okay. Again, I don't want to get into spoilers for anyone who hasn't actually played through it, so we won't talk like specific details of it, but I gotta be honest, the design for Bale and that boss fight in general, unless something ends up topping it the rest of the DLC, because I still have a little bit left to go, that might be my favorite FromSoft fight ever. Like, that fight against Bale was dude, right? It was the most fun I had fighting that kind of boss. Exactly. It was so incredibly cool. A boss that's not starting with a G, R, or an M, there's not a lot of them, but there's a couple. There's a couple in the DLC. But yeah, no, like, it felt really reminiscent to a certain boss who's kind of a hidden boss in DS3 DLC, but done so much better, so much faster, and so much more visceral. Like, that was... Caitlin was watching me, and, like, I think she thought I was getting frustrated, but I wasn't getting frustrated. I was just getting so into it. Like, she kept telling me, babe, you could always go away and come back and fight it once you're strong. And it's like, no, I got this. I can take down Bale. I just have to... Essentially, I have to get lucky with triggering the right moves to make it happen. That boss, though, honestly, like, might be peak FromSoft. The arena is so sick, too. Again, I'm loving the Beast Claws, Invaders, and stuff, and I'm like, nah, would I help as a hunter? Let's go. Yee. I dig it, man. I dig it. But, you know, it is, like... If you are a fan of Elden Ring or of Souls-likes, I know the price point can be something that's a little bit scary because that $40 for a DLC, it's understandable to be
It's
like,
so worth it. It's fucking game.
It's literally the size of AAA games. The map is technically like...
Honestly, that DLC,
footprint-wise,
it might be bigger than some modern AAAs are.
Honestly,
like, the entire game
like,
themselves.
I've put in, I think, at least 25 hours. I still have, I think, at least like either a third or a quarter of it left. But, like, I mean, they straight up added a stealth section. They added a stealth horror section. Is this still the first day of trial? Believe it or not, we're on the last one. I got a DM one day from an invader, run up on me on all fours, and I was like, screw that, I ain't catching that smoke. GG's, and then he sent himself back. Beautiful. Avoe!
Hi, Avery!
Avoe, how is you doing? Sean Izathon, what is going on, my friend? We has a Caitlin over to our right, currently playing Baldur's Gate 3. But yeah, we're on the last day of the trial. I don't know if we'll actually be able to finish it today. I was hopeful, but I don't know. Avoe says hello.
Hi!
Okay. I didn't, like, totally say anything about, like, an urn, did I? But yeah, how are you doing, Avery? What is good, my friend? But, you know, I would... Yo, hey, we got a Haley, too! Let's go! Hi, Caitlin, another person. You know, speaking of the pink one, excuse me, come here. Gimmo actually came over. So we have a Gimmo here to say hello. We've been on the last day of this trial for a month. Hi, boys. Oh no, I felt his knee pop.
My poor baby.
He's literally just sitting here. Okay, so Gizmo might be pre-arthritic because he has knee problems.
He has mediated patellar luxation, which means that the knees on his back legs literally will pop out of place. He's had this since before he was a year old.
Yep.
So he's essentially pre-arthritic.
I know, he is hardly pink today. We gotta give him a haircut soon because it's real hot and he needs less fluff. Hi. So he's not looking pink, but he's very puppy. Would you like down or do you want to hang?
I think he wants to hang with Talby.
You wanna sit in my lap? No, you wanna blep. He just wants to lick my hand. I love when he looks directly into the camera and straight through to the infinite. I know. I know. I love him. He just said hi to me and then got excited when I said hi as if you didn't just see me. Oh, wait. Okay. Haley. Okay. So I am an idiot. I did the thing again. So Victor, aka Halo Bear. His name is also pink. And it is also an H starting. Couple letters. And then a capital.
and a couple other letters. So I 100% thought it was Victor who said, "Is this still the first day of the trial?" I can't stop mixing people know that, or yes, we know that. Anything new about that? That's fair. All I hear is excuses. The only excuse is I am a moron, okay? I've been called Melvin a time or two by Sean. Those days are long gone. Avery, is this your first time being here for Whale? I can't remember if you've been here since Whale. It might be my new favorite thing. My first Whale. Oh god, I love this. I love that I get to do this. Whales, that's right, whales in the chat. You know, I actually no. I was gonna say I need to get a whale emote, but we actually have a whale emote, so we can actually get whales in the chat, you guys. We can get whales in the chat. So I've been called Venom more times than I care to admit. I'm so sorry, stranger. At least your text is blue now. I've heard many whales in my time, but none like yours. My first whale, I think, is a Fisher Price toy. Oh god, Gilmore, are you okay? Am I having too much fun? Would you like down? Oh yeah, how are you doing, Haley? Okay, I'm determined, because I feel like we're getting close to the end. I want us to finish this. You can thank the community for... Okay, we can thank you specifically for Whale, stranger. You are the one who did it. Here you go, Gimmo. There you go, buddy. Like, Whale would not exist if you hadn't perfectly clipped me making a noise last week while being very disappointed and slightly confused at something that someone said in a trial. My first Whale was... Why would you change your color to blue, Haley? My first whale was one that got stranded on a beach where I was on a vacation. Oof. Oof. Still looks like you... Or it looks like you still don't understand. I propose that if you had been really walking along the winding way at that time... Excuse me, pardon me. We're going to get rid of that delay. There was no way you could have not seen this person. BAM! I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay.
Yes, and how is this child relevant?
That's right. Hat roulette, let's go. So what do you mean? I am always... I'm not going to get tricked like this. I am not going to get tricked like this. Don't mind the fact that you have a Sean on stream. I forgot to pull up hat roulette, you guys. I'm not the best about doing this sometimes. Don't worry. It's fine. This is normal. I am currently also... Stop it, Strange. You stop that right now. Where are the fancy cat ears? I have to dig through again. I can't show you guys. But there's literally just a pile of hats right next to my desk. Because whenever I take them off, I'm just like, yeah, no, it's fine. Alright. Let us not get distracted. Let us continue with victory! Sure, but we are pink. Looked at the diamond. I can't. Y'all always out here trying to gaslight me.
And how is this child relevant?
It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden.
Haley has a good point.
Oh.
And she just happened to break this urn.
Oh.
It's fine. It's fine.
Thank you, Ethan.
We're fine. Nothing happened.
That's why he's my lawyer.
Everything's fine.
Hey, you. I need to DM you something for scientific purposes. These are private matters. Okay. DM away, my friend. DM away. Also, JD, how are you doing? To answer your question from earlier, yes. To answer your question from earlier, it's something we can do. We can absolutely update your drivers, but it's not an urgent thing. Livy's going through it. Oh no. Oh no. Is it? I know that's. I'm expecting chicken butt. I'm scared. We're gonna wait for JD, but I'm expecting chicken butt. No, it is a current. Oh, it's a current discussion from Libby's place. Okay, what do we got? Let's see here. Why do urns say I am normally? That's the name of the dead. I don't know. Wait. Why are we talking of tasty cakes? And now I need a refresher, because it's been a minute since I've actually
remembered what tasty cakes are. Because is it? Here, Libby believes they are nation. No, they're not. They're absolutely not. Tasty cakes were not a thing for me on the West Coast. Like, we had Hostess. Like, that was the big one. We also had whichever one. I believe Sean needs Cakesters. Yeah, see, Avery can back me up on this. Avery lives in California. Avery is a West Coaster as well. Tasty cakes are not a nationwide thing. They are absolutely not. I've never heard of tasty cakes either. Yeah, no. I will. Even here, okay. Even here in Texas. That's right, Venom is from Eastern Washington, or from Western Washington. Let me respond. But, you know, even in Texas, they are not a thing. I think none of y'all are looking hard enough for them. Let's hear, we all have to, you know, we will have to talk about this more later. I'm curious why it came up. What the hell is a tasty cake? Oh no, I cursed. I had 8 minutes left. Let's see here, it's a tasty cake, and you, here, I'll pull up a picture. But you know, it's essentially like snack cake brand. Can't remember. Where are they based out of? Let's see here, a tasty cake sounds like a generic cake from a sitcom. Honestly though, let's hear, why wouldn't a cake be tasty? Honestly. Honestly. But yeah, here we'll pull this up. Oop, excuse me, make it smaller. It's okay. It's okay, man. It was my fault. It was all my fault. So these are tasty cakes. This is, it's literally just like a snack cake brand. They got a ton of different, they sell crimpets. They honestly, they do look solid. Like, I gotta be honest, I might have to see if anywhere sells them. Like it's Los Angeles, I guarantee you some specialty retailer has them. And see, I feel like, I don't, Little Debbie's ripoff. Honestly though, I'm not hunting for a Twinkie though. Yeah, I don't blame you. Generic cake number 4, 5, and 6. I would rather eat a Cheesa. Well, I know, they just kind of seem like knockoff Hostess. You know what? Let's do a quick Google search. Did tasty cakes or Hostess come
I feel like Hostess came
first?
first.
I feel like Hostess was first. Let's hear scientific information. Thank you. I got you, JD. Hostess has claimed that it was the first snack cake ever introduced in 2004. Tasty Cakes disputed this claim, stating that he introduced... Okay. Wow, apparently the original ones were sold for 5 cents. But, okay, so Tasty Cakes was founded in 1914. When did Hostess form? Hostess was 1919. So Tasty Cakes might actually be older than Hostess. Interesting. Which, you know, you gotta love, I know you guys can't read it because it's super, super small, but you gotta love just how many companies own, like, how few companies own so many things. Apparently Hostess is owned by Smuckers now. Which, of course, what other subsidiaries? How horrified am I about to be with all of, yep, here we go. That's Smuckers owns Milo's Kitchen dog food. Okay, yeah, no. Yep. One of the worst parts of capitalism, 100%. Yep, I know, we've hit a tangent. Here I was a couple of minutes ago, like, yeah, no, we're finishing this. We're finishing the game. Here, its endgame leads to a monopoly, exactly, and it's disgusting. So few companies own the majority of things. It's awful. Oh, geez, you're being so sweet. Only took us an hour and 36 minutes to hit a tangent. You know, considering we actually have a Jimmy with us today, I'm kind of surprised it took this long. Or oligopoly. Oh, honestly though, man. Honestly, that feels a lot like, or a lot more accurate for what we're headed towards. Wait. She broke the urn? Yep. She accidentally knocked it over with her ball. No! And Pearl was the one who put it back together. While sitting right in the middle of Winding Way. What?
That's right! Deal with it! Miss Miney, this is... Hello. Haley, why do you do this? Why do you always change your color?
Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see.
Poggers indeed! Success!
If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You were a masterful liar.
Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say.
Also, did you know? Please tell me you're not about to chicken butt me.
Please tell me you're not about to chicken butt me, JD. Did I know what?
The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness.
So, Miss Miney, Phoenix is a lawyer.
You know what? I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth.
About what?
About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course.
The witness just testified about that. Oh, but you sweating because you know that she just lied. That's alright. I was, like, sleeping in the side room.
Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room?
That's right. Whale of success.
Alright. There's no way, right? She wasn't sleeping in the side room.
It's not right, because she is left-handed.
Your lies end here.
What do you...
The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room.
Had to bring out the whale of justice, and it is truly the swiftest whale of them all.
And I say that's not possible, because there is clearly a contradiction here.
A contradiction? Where is this contradiction?
It's in her testimony, right? I'm gonna save.
Help me, Mia! Am I actually gonna do this?
Gotta love the judge. Always surprised when there's a contradiction. I know, this man is... He is a special breed of moron. Okay. It's in her testimony. Petition to replace the judge with Gizmo. Honestly, I feel like Gizmo would be much more impartial and also probably a more intelligent judge. Gizmo is a better
Honestly?
judge than the judge in here, right?
Honestly, Gizzy, he would probably go with whoever offers him the most snacks.
Yeah, that's fair.
How could someone lie in the court of law? Absolutely unheard of.
Why you gotta bring that up?
Okay. It's in her testimony, right? Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one at the channeling chamber, you know? It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We'd gone to call the police.
So? What does that, like, have to do with anything?
It's very simple. Miss Miney, how do you know that fact? Because you're just like the internet.
You can't lie in a court of law. Exactly!
That's it.
Breeze. Eeny, miny, testimony. How?
I concede that Miss Faye was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber.
To bang my knee and stub my toe.
But you didn't go there by way of the winding way. I love that they make her look like a ghost when she's bashing her head through her apparently infinitely stretchable hat.
But look at the manor guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way.
To bite my lip and shout, owie.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I ask this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? could just jump through 5. Or jump through the wall. Miss Miney, please answer the question. Don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption if you... I hate you. Well, I suppose since you put it on the table, Mr. Phoenix, right. You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. Yeah. The one person who could have killed Dr. Gray, or the only person who could have killed Dr. Gray, was Eenie Miney. So now is the time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place?
This one feels pretty obvious. In the channeling chamber. But also, let me do a thing really quick because stupid capture card delay makes sound effects just long enough delayed to make it awkward, but not too obvious. Miss Miney was here, of course.
But that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene? That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime. That's right, Nick. Bring it home. Bring it home, man.
Order! Order! That's what the...
Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that the victim and the defendant were in the channeling chamber where the channeling started.
What? Yes! Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
It sounds like the trial is closing to an end. We need to keep him tangenting. I will not be stopped. I'm finishing this case today. Before the end of June. I mean, it wasn't before the end of June, but before we get to the stupid 4th of July, I'm finishing this case. I'm doing it. I bash my fist gavel on the pretend stand. Oh, look, a squirrel. Was he joking? Joking about tangenting even got me tangenting. I have a problem. I'm also surprised I've never had a neighbor complain about me because I am not quiet when I stream. We will finish this case before the 4th of July 2025. Simple. Miss Eenie Miney was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? That's right, you were. Where? Like, where was I hiding? Boop. Here, of course.
Behind the folding screen. Ah!
Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. Shut up, Lotta. Nobody's listening. We don't care. Say it, you stupid jerk. Quit being so quick to pin it all on me, slimeball. I still don't know for sure if the twist is gonna be that Mimi actually did survive. Well, there's something sketchy going on. I'm still saying that she's the one who did it. She got plastic surgery to look more like her sister. And she's definitely the one who did it.
Now, Miss Miney. When so young, shouldn't be saying...
I was still saying Pearl is the mastermind. Nah, sadly, I think that boat is long left. Shut it, Gramps. As if you know exactly how old I am. You know what? I take back my previous statement. She didn't die. Eenie died. Meanie is the one who survived, but pretended to be her sister. Because she knew the doctor tried to kill her. And she waited this long to get her revenge because she was recovering from the accident and she needed to get plastic surgery to actually look more like her sister. Obviously, she didn't die. She's on the screen.
I'm sorry.
It's like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. Boom! Silence. Sweet silence. Miss Miney, How were you able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. Sean, quick look over here. I am not getting distracted. We're finishing this case today. You were oh my god, words. Ahem. Let me drink some water because I'm getting excited and heated because we are at the pinnacle. We are in the heat of the moment. You were hiding inside this box. That tiny little box. No person can fit in that. Actually, no. Let's irritate requires you in the DM, Sean. Oh no, what else you got? What else you got, JD? I got you, man. Send it over. I still have them up. Let's see what Sean talk about the cooling bin. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproven. Lotta disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. That clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Mr. Wright, do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
Yes. Absolutely. And now I present the piece of evidence that I will save scum to make sure just in case I get it wrong. The piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. And that evidence... Dang it! Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that odd thing.
This... What on earth?
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
There's a hole! About 8 inches off the ground. I got so excited I could not words.
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height. That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. There was also a hole 8 inches off the ground when I do a slot drop. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen. Which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Bam!
Order! Order! Say what you're saying!
Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying the person in this photo is Miss Miney?
I love it when people say that's not a word, you made it up, because ooh boy do I have something to tell you about all words. I know. They are in fact made up. That is exactly what I am saying. Miss Eenie Miney, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along.
Hydrates, right,
Appreciate
guys?
you, Breeze. Appreciate you. Mind equals blown. Ba-boom! I keep shaking off my headphones. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey.
To masquerade as Maya Fey?
She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client.
No, stop! I can't stand to listen to any more of this fool.
Shut up with your foolish. Blarg! That's it, I'm banning the word foolish from my chat room.
If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime.
Well, that's a foolish thing. No! You stop that right now! Stranger, Ethan!
It's not possible for one person to do that all by herself. Yep, it's not possible. She needed help. A foolish foolery of a foolish fool doing foolery.
Apparently I don't want to keep my headphones on today. Continue! It really is impossible for one person to do all the preparations, that is... Ow! Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy. Wait! Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? Sean's gonna explode. Honestly! What? You can't be serious. Miss Miney, you had an accomplice. It was the weird pervert doctor. No, it wasn't. That would be pretty foolish of him. Miss Morgan Fay. Let me just really quick because we're getting delayed again. God, this person. If it wasn't someone from Crane Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fey household, you wouldn't have had the box to use. Morgan Fay.
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
Judge, I hate you. I believe exploding is against TOS. I believe the foolishness of the fool that tries to foolingly ban the foolish word of the fool. I'm going to scrum. What do you have to say, Miss Miney? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? Dude, if I was mod, I would delete that one. Haley! Boom! Boom! Mic drop! I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planned, or had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. As Sean's lawyer, if he wants to push the limits of TOS, I say bring it on, Twitch! But I'll have you know, this is a warning. My last few clients walked away with billions of goldfish crackers. And you know what? When the New World Order happens, those goldfish crackers, those are going to be the new currency, okay? Those billions will be worth literal billions. I would rather push limits of toes, oh god, along with RTCs. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. It's your Fallout universe now uses goldfish crackers. It kinda works, right? First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected?
Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. With how people be like when society falls, I have these gold bars I can use to trade, as if gold will have any value in such a world. Exactly. If that were to ever happen, the things that will have actual value are things like food and clean drinking water. Not random currencies. Those will be literal paper. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. And the murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... They will be good fire starters. Exactly.
After that, you and the other lady thought you'd break into the room?
Or thought to break into the room. Yes. A gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Okay, so maybe I'm wrong. And Mimi is actually dead. Because, she might actually be dead. But I still don't know for sure. Pick Miss Miney. She immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey. But that sort of deception would have been seen through easily. Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fay chased us out. Please leave this area to me.
Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here.
What is one supposed to say?
This is the real truth behind this murder. Bam! Suck it!
Who is that laughing at a time like this? Ah,
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving?
Should have roundhouse kicked Morgan back then and called the cops. Honestly? What is it this time?
Miss Von Karma, Shirley.
Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty?
What in the world?
Great. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your argument is flawed in one very crucial area.
And that is...
If this witness is the real murderer, something as petty as the truth, exactly! Why would she go through all this trouble?
Huh?
Working together with a medium, pretending to be one putting, or be one putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things?
That's, extremely obvious!
But still rooting for Von Karma. Stop it, Haley! No! Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Minnie want to kill Dr. Gray? What is her motive?
Anyone else notice how Enie's lines have changed? Yep, it's no longer the Valley Girl.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive.
Lies. Motive, that's... I can't say she has no motive here. I'm still...
It's up. Why is this a question?
The reason you wanted Dr. Gray dead... Let's see here. I think it's the article. I feel like it's the article, but let me just double check that there's nothing else. Like it's either the article or it is Mimi. Let's go Mimi. Okay. Nope, that's not right. Let's try the article. This one might be a little bit harder for me. That one's also... No, okay, so it... Why is your dead sister not the answer? I am saves coming. We're right at the end. We can do this, Haley. And I don't mind saves coming. Let's see here. Newspaper. Is it... Let's see here. The driver. You okay, love?
Yeah, my bottle keeps falling because it's almost empty.
Oh. Let's see here. Remember anything else? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why was Enie driving the car? Oh no. Never mind. She's saying that her... Okay, it has to be this paper, right? No. Why is it not the newspaper? Did I try the wrong one? Did I not try the first one? Okay. Okay, I kept trying the wrong one. I'm an idiot, ignore me. I was right, I just am too stupid to actually make sure I'm correct. Ho, hum, ho, hum.
Is this a word search? I'm having a tough time finding the word motive. Wait, what? Okay, wait a minute. Wait. Wait, I was right, it just didn't... I was right, it just didn't do silence, so I thought I was wrong. Let's try Dead Sister again. And let's see what happens. Ha! Just as I thought. Bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix, right? Okay, wait. Think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death?
Yes! Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself.
Don't be stupid. No one has proved that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I want...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can't remember at what point, but in this trial, didn't someone state in testimony that they were spoken to by the sister, Mimi? And she said that she was drugged. Wasn't it in Enie's testimony when she said that her sister came over to speak with her? Although that testimony's been dismissed, so I don't know if I'm right on this one, so we're just gonna try and press.
What do you mean by that?
Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm, going to explain, so, please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, wanted revenge, then, I wouldn't have waited this long. I'm sorry, that testimony cannot be found in the court record. And besides, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, Dr. Gray. It was, a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know. She's back to her airhead persona.
However, ow!
Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix, right? I love that I was right the whole time, and I thought I was wrong. You failed to support your own theory. The end.
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Wait, what?
What Miss Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated. She has no motive in the first place.
What?
Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate.
Are you kidding me? She wants to take over the
You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate you.
Are you kidding me? The screen and the box! How are you this dumb?
Tisk, tisk. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place.
What happened? I thought I had her for sure. I'm...
Say it it's just as I, told you. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie.
I have had it! The shenanigans are too much! Wait a minute. No. Wait, what?
Very well. I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eni Miney.
Oh, thank God. I was gonna say, this can't be it.
Your Honor, please allow the defense 1 more minute.
All right.
I'm losing my mind. I'm actively losing my mind because of this case. Alright, well, she said so, so alright, cool, you get another minute. You know what, we'll take it. I'm done, 1 more minute. Alright! Look, it's a 6-year-old with the body of a 40-year-old.
You can't lose here. You have faith in yourself, Phoenix.
Mia.
Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime.
Really?
Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Oh my god, I can't words.
Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. I'm saving.
I'm surprised you can go back and forth through puberty this fast. It's gotta be rough.
If you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason?
Can I really do this? Yes. I'm not totally confident here. I'm going to save Scum again. But I know I must press on no matter what.
That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
Mia, can you help me? I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney has motive.
Haha, too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended after all. Ah! Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix. Right. What? You're supposed to be on my side. Ah! Von Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I can't curse!
And I don't care if you are my witness. So help me, I will throw you out of my way. No way!
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. Son of a... We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
Okay.
Hey, wait a second here.
So we are over the 2-hour mark. You know what? It's actually going to a fresh day, so maybe it isn't going to be a quick over. You know, the sounds they make when whipped should be closer to a tennis player when they hit the ball. Okay. For those of you in the know for the game, is part 4-2, it should be long enough for, I mean, it's me. We're going to tangent a lot, so we can definitely get another week out of that, can't we? Sounds like we'll have to save it for next time. I think that is the case. Unfortunately. As much as I don't want to, I think we do need to save this for next time. As much as it's getting so good. So we didn't complete the... Yeah, we didn't complete the day. I got cocky. Also, Chais, welcome in. It is a pleasure to have you here. I am saddened. I am saddened we didn't get to finish this one. I really thought we had it. I'm gonna just save Scum over both of these real quick. But thank you all for joining on the journey of... Gosh dang it, stranger. Of so much frustration. Of endless frustration. But we are close. We are so very close to the end of this. Next week, I think we're finally gonna finish the second case! You know, it's only been... I guess at this point it's been 3 months and a day since we started the second game. That's honestly about right for pacing for us. By the way, this is the 3rd day in the game. I sincerely hope it's the end. It's quite lovely here. I first watched the... Oh, hey! Oh, snap, that's awesome. You watched the Next Fest demo stream with your sister and you thought you'd check in again. Well, it is such a pleasure to have you here. I am so glad you know, it's so, I mean, honestly, for the most part, I upload those to the Full Streams channel mostly so we can just have something to look back on and be like, you know, what have we done? What have we played? So whenever we have someone who actually finds us through that, it is always so awesome and such a pleasure. And thank you so much for the sub. Like, it is a pleasure and an honor to have you here with us, my friend. Welcome into the Derp Squad and the journey of Farmers Reaper. I can't. Sorry, 2 cases, so forth. Oh, gosh, dang it. No! It is truly a pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very, very much. I truly love giving away Bezos' money. You know, isn't it great? Isn't it a great thing? Man's got too much of it. I humbly request you watch it before skipping out. All right, let's pull this one out. Here. You know what? I'll do you one better. It's okay. I understand. Wait, nope. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to hide this. We're going to open this up. All right. Let's watch what... Oh, no. Oh, no. What's happening? Oh, no. I've made a mistake. That's right. I forgot. I forgot. Never mind. Bring this back up. Oh, God. What's happening? What's happening? My computer is losing its mind, chat. Why do I have 2 different windows up right now? Excuse me. Pardon me. Here we go. Nothing but not the utmost of professionalism here. All right. What did you get?
But thank you all for joining on the journey of... But thank you all for joining... Stranger, you have the best timing when it comes to clip, my friend. You really do. Thank you all so very much for coming and hanging out. I promise. You know what? No, we're on part 4. That has to be the last day. Sometimes magic just happens. That's fair. That is real fair. Like next week has to be the end, right? We have to be close to the end of it. I hope we're there. I hope Tangential Sean, well, I mean, we can still power... We can definitely still power through even with Tangential Sean. We can do this. But maybe next week we'll finally finish the second case. And I got a fun little something that we're going to check out when we do finish it. Because I feel like with how long it takes us to play Ace Attorney, it's nice to have a little palate cleanser game in between cases. I know we kind of did that on like the last half, if not 2/3 of the first game. But also we take a lot of breaks because of who I am as a person and Squirrel Brain. But we're so close. We are so close. I was hoping we could finish 2 things this week, but it might only be Hollow Knight, and even then we might not finish Hollow Knight because I still don't know entirely how much we have left. But I feel like we can do that tomorrow. Because for those of you who don't know, tomorrow it is more Hollow Knight. Be warned, the palate cleansers are 6 months. I love how the number just gets bigger every time. We finish video games around these parts, just not Ace Attorney, because I genuinely can't describe it. Like, the only thing I can think of is I keep blaming the lovely and amazing Caitlin joining me for that first and second Coffee Talk stream, and that style of VN where it's so dialogue heavy, for just being the thing that kicked off Tangent Brain for any game that is that way. I feel like that is a pretty decent excuse as to why I am this way. Here now, almost 2 years later. It's almost been 2 years since we did that.
Damn. That's actually really surprising.
Isn't it? No, we got to the end of part 4-1. There's apparently a whole other part of the trial left, though, Ethan.
What?
Yep. There's still more case. I can't help it. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Nope. We went backwards to the first day. I can't. We're going to finish it next week, though. We're going to do it. But, yeah, no, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Truly, it is always the highlight of my entire week every time we get to hang out. I love getting to do all of the shenanigans that we do together. It really means more than I can ever express. I thank you for hanging, Ethan. Genuinely, thank you all from the bottom of my heart for coming and hanging out. Our new friend, and hopefully I'm pronouncing it right, Chias, or Shias. I apologize if I pronounced it wrong. It is a pleasure to have you here with us in the Derp Squad, truly. But thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. Nope, okay, that's fair. Yeah, I figured I was probably wrong on that. I apologize. I will get it down. Sometime you'll have to let me know. Or if you have... Gosh dang it. Whatever you would prefer to be called as well. Whatever your preferred name is. Caius. Oh, thank you. Okay, Caius. I will remember that. Caius, it is truly a pleasure to have you here, my friend. And thank you very much for joining the Derp Squad. Thank you guys so much for always giving so much of your time. Like, it means more than I could ever express to get these chances to hang with you guys and to do the sheer random assortment of things that we do together. I hope you all know, because it is now a month and 2 days away, but we are on the verge of Tiny Apple Day, and I haven't said exactly what it is, and I might go into the specifics on Thursday's stream, or we might keep it vague, but I hope you guys know that the 4th of August is going to be a big day. Should we do the raid on the Libby? Is Libby still streaming? Should we actually do some of the Pro Weebles propaganda? Should we do that? I feel like we should. Let me just give a quick little peeky here. For those of you who do not know who we are talking about. Oh yeah, no, Wibbles is still alive. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get a quick shout out. Is Wibbles isn't actually... I'm kidding. My phone is too dead to actually be lurking on Wibbles. This is our friend Wibbles. We're gonna actually go raid, which is something that we do not do often. But we're gonna go raid our friend Weeping Liberty. If I could actually spell. AKA Wibbles. Truly amazing and lovely streamer. If you like the energy here, you're absolutely gonna love Wibbles as well. But we do have to end this one here. I promise next week we're finishing this case. But we're going to be back tomorrow. We get to potentially finish one of the best games I've ever played. We are potentially going to finish Hollow Knight tomorrow. I am so excited. It's going to be our earlier, longer stream. So I hope you guys are ready for up to 4 hours. Well, maybe it'll take us less time, but I don't know. We're close, but I can't tell if we're like that close or not. I feel like there might end up being just a little bit more depending on if it takes me a minute to find things. But we're going to be doing that tomorrow. And I hope y'all are ready. But we are going to raid Wibbles on the way out. As always, we are going to be serenaded as well on the way out by the man himself, Victor. A.K.A. Halo Vid. Do yourself a favor. Go check out the man's music. He makes some absolutely incredible stuff. And again, thank you guys so very much for coming and hanging out. I can't wait to see you all tomorrow. But until then, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday. Have a wonderful, wonderful start to your Wednesday. And I can't wait to see you all tomorrow, early morning / afternoon. Love you guys.
In the arms of the derp, fly away to the derp stream. From this dark, cold retail store, seriously, screw retail, and the endless derp you feel. You are pulled from the derp of your silent, eternal derp. You're in the arms of the derp. May you find comfort in this stream. Welcome to Sergeant Herp Derp Stream.